Hey, how y'all doing? Thanks for coming back. Look, football's on TV again. Isn't that so exciting? I want to tell you a little bit about one of my first experiences with the game of football up there in Ann Arbor, Michigan, the home of the University of Michigan Wolverines. They call that the big house up there. But anyhow, what I was telling was, we got off the truck and we followed this little group of people through this small little bitty patch of woods there, and we come up on a big sign that says, "Get something to eat here." So I went up and got me 2 hot dogs and a big orange drink. Now, before that I could eat every mouthful of that food, this whole ride of people come up around me, got me where I couldn't eat nothing. And I dropped my big orange drink. Well, they commenced to move. There wasn't much I could do to move with them. We commenced to go through all kinds of doors and gates, and I don't know what all. I look up over one of them, and it says North Gate. Well, we kept on moving through there till we come up on this young boy, and he says, "Ticket, please." And I says, "Friend, I don't have a ticket. I don't even know where it is I'm going." And he says, "Well, come out as quick as you can." And I said, "I'll do it. I'll turn right around the first chance I get." Well, we kept on moving through there till everybody got to where it was that they was a-going, because they parted. And I could see pretty good. I could. Now, what I seen was this whole ride of people sitting on these 2 banks, looking at one another across this pretty little green cow pasture. Somebody had took and drove white lines all over it and stuck posties in it, and I don't know what all. And I looked down there and I seen 5 or 6 convicts running up and down and blowing whistles. They was. Then I looked down there and I seen these little girls, pretty girls wearing these little bitty short dresses and dancing around. So I sat down, thought I'd see what was going to happen. Well, about the time I get set down good, I looked down there and I seen 30 or 40 men come running out of one end of a great big outhouse down there. They did. Everybody where I was sitting got up and hollered. And about that time, 30 or 40 come running out of the other end of that great big outhouse. The other bank full, they got up and hollered. I asked this fella that was sitting beside me, I says, "Friend, what is it that they're hollering for?" And he whopped me on the back and he says, "Buddy, have a drink." And I said, "Well, I believe we'll have another big orange." And I got it and sat back down. Now, when I got down there again, I seen that them men had gotten 2 little bitty bunches down there that had rail close together. And they voted. They voted and elected 1 man apiece, and them 2 men that come out in the middle of that cow pasture shook hands like they hadn't seen one another in a long time. Then a convict, he come over where they was standing, and he took out a quarter and he commenced to odd man right there. Well, pretty soon I seen what it was that they was odd man it for. Both bunch of those men, they wanted this funny looking little pumpkin to play with. And I know, friends, they couldn't have ate it because they kicked it the whole evening and it never busted. But anyhow, what I was telling was, both bunches of those men wanted that thing. One bunch would get it and then make the other bunch just as mad as they could be. Friends, I seen that evening the awfulest fight I'd ever seen in my life. I did. They would run at one another and kick one another, throw one another down, stomp on one another, grind their feet in one another. I don't know what on, just as fast as one of them would get hurt, they'd tow him up, they'd run another note. Well, they done that just as long as I sat there. But pretty soon, this boy who had said, "Ticket, please," he come up to me and he says, "Friend, I'm afraid you're going to have to leave because you don't have a ticket." And I says, "Well, all right." And I got up and left. Now, I don't know, friends, to this day what it was they was doing down there, but I have studied about it. I think that some kindly of a contest where they see which bunchful of them men could take that pumpkin and run from one end of that cow pasture to the other without either getting knocked down or stepping in something. Hey, enjoy that first football game, okay? See ya.